My name is Luana de CRYPTA. I'm the drummer for CRYPTA, and we are watching United Walk Nation.
Thank you very much for this good introduction, Joanna. I'm very happy to be with you in order to talk about this first album of CRYPTA. So my first question, because two Brazilian female and two Dutch female in this band. So how did you meet you together in order to form this death metal band called CRYPTA?
All right. Well, me and Fernanda have been playing together in Nervosa for 4 years at the time when we started CRYPTA. And then we decided to start this project and we need to find guitarists, of course. And then the first thing that came in our minds was Sonia from Burning Witches, ex Burning Witches now. But we knew her at the time from a gig that we did together with Nervosa that we played with Burning Witches, and since then we have been a fan of her, like following her on social media and really seeing her other works with other death metal bands. That she was a bassist for another death metal band, so we invited her, and since then we had been trio, and we needed another guitarist to like conclude our plan of having the fourth member. And then then we started to like tell on social media that we had a project, and didn't tell much about it, just that we had a project. And Taina, our guitarist, came to us and like asked if we were together playing and if we needed a guitarist, which we did need. We were actually trying to find someone at the time, so it was pretty convenient that she got in touch before we found someone else, or got in touch with her back. So yeah, that's the way we found her. More like she found us. So she got out in the band after that, and we announced.
Okay. And is it difficult for you because maybe you are far away each other to do the songwriting and to do the impulsion in order to compose the song? How do you work?
We work just online, unfortunately. Like we would like to work in real life sometimes. Rehearse a little more and compose some songs in real life together. But since we live so far, as you said, we need to do it all online. So we have like a drive with our songs and ideas. So everyone like puts riffs, and I put drum ideas, and we put structures and stuff, and talk about it on a group chat, and then we start building the songs like that. Everyone like sends ideas in there, and the one that wants to like put the ideas together somehow and send suggestions on the chat is what we do. And then when it's going well for everyone, we wrap it up and make a song. It's
And
something like that.
and because of the line, isn't difficult for you to have this energy, to have the good feeling, the good mood, in order to do the best when you compose, when you do the songwriting. Isn't difficult?
uh
Yes, isn't it difficult for you?
oh, for writing through internet, it's not difficult, because I mean we have been very used with this method, I would say. Like with Nervosa, Fernanda and me, well, we always play together, but we also always live very far away and wrote music through internet. And the other guitarist lived far too, so we always did it like that. So with CRYPTA, we just kept with the same method, unfortunately, but it's working well. It's working. I would say it's not difficult because we got used to it. But at the beginning, for someone that never did it, it can be a little mechanic.
So now, in order to talk about this first album, so this first album called Echoes of the Soul, this album will be out in June, and I know to when we listen to this material, we can hear a lot of influence of thrash metal, of death metal, and black metal, a real mix. Yes, with all this kind of subgenre of heavy metal. So, what are your influence, and what are the bands influenced you in order to keep this roots and this old school sound?
All right. For us, it's like of course, we all like death metal very much. It's our favorite metal subgenre, but at the same time, we have very different preferences inside death metal. For example, I prefer Swedish kind, and Fernanda prefers death metal from the US, and Taina tends to like some more like modern sounding death metal. So we are very different in what we like. So it ends up being very diverse in the end. Like you said, there's lots of mixture in our sound, like a little of thrash, a little of black metal, and it comes from all kinds of different sub metals that we listen to. But I would say that if we needed to put like some names of bands that influenced us, I think I could say Morbid Angel, At the Gates, Dismember. I, I, I could say so many things. Yeah, maybe a little bit of Behemoth, maybe. It's really diverse because like some bands I don't listen to, and I don't uh I don't listen to, I don't know a lot, and some others are my favorites or the opposite for someone in the band. So yeah, it's very mixtured. Some songs can sound much more like a black death metal band, and some songs are very much straight death metal.
Okay. And could you explain to us the concept of this first album?
We didn't make like a conceptual thing where we have like a storyline for the lyrics or anything, but mm, for the it's more no, sorry, my English just gone all of a sudden. Yeah, but for the most part of the album we wrote about ourselves and some metaphors about what we were experiencing while writing the album. Like for example, From the Ashes, we did a that music video, like burying our old selves and the old version of yourselves, and something like that. And then there's Shadow Within. There is also something more personal with like a personal theme to it. And then we named the album Echoes of the Soul because it's mainly about ourselves and some things that we were feeling at the time. But also there's a lot of not a lot, but there's some lyrics that can be political too, like Starvation and Bloodstained Heritage, that will still be released. But yeah, we try to mix a bit like the things that were relevant for us at the time to talk about ourselves, and that we felt like it would uh, be nice for a music video and a lyric concept, and also didn't want to absolutely not write about anything political. We wanted to do something political still, even though we are not playing thrash metal or anything. We felt like it was pretty important. It is still important for us to um, still go on these political topics, especially living in Brazil right now.
You talked about From the Ashes, so I think it's a song very important for you because you chose it in order to make a video clip and the promotion of the album. So could you explain to us why this song is so special, and could you explain to us how did you manage to do this video clip very scary and very dark in the ambience?
We wrote about a phoenix in that song, From the Ashes. It is about a phoenix, but it's also like I told you, it's like a method. Say, like for example, I have been practicing much more during the pandemic because of the time we have available. So in a certain way, I changed a lot my way of playing too. So it feels like a complete new phase. So we made the thing with the phoenix to talk about, borrowing the past versions that weren't as good and updated, basically. It looks much deeper than that, but it's just that. And Yeah, the music video, actually it was like the best gift we could ever get, because it's a super production. It's much bigger than the band could ever afford or could ever think of doing. Like a yeah, we're a new band still, and we never have the level for demanding such video. But the guy that made the video, the producer, is a friend of ours, and he actually started like getting some crew to work with us in the music video. He did it for free just because he wanted to like do it and try a music video. He works with movies and documentaries, so he never did a music video for a band. And then he was pretty excited about making his first video with a band, and it's a friend of ours. And this crew that he started together started to grow and grow, because he was just like, we need this and we need that. We need more fire. We need someone that can deal with like gases, so we can like control the fire. And we need someone to put the graves there, and this and this and that. So in the end, we had like a crew of 50 or 60 people working on the music video. It was almost all for free. Like the 80% of it was people working for free just because they wanted to work on this project with us. So yeah, I don't think we'll ever be able to do that again, because it was such a crazy thing. But it was the best gift we got. It was super huge, and well, we're so happy with the result.
Yeah, since it's a very good challenge for him, because he managed to do something very exciting.
Yeah, and also like many people are talking about the credits. Why do they put so many credits and stuff like? But it's exactly because 80% was for free, and we worked like two days of just recording in a studio and in a place that was rented just for us and stuff. So we thought that, like, okay, since we can't pay for all these people that we don't know that work for us, let's put their credits there. So it's a way of showing respect, because they worked so much for us. Yeah.
For this album, I think you had a good team around you, because of Artiste, James Brogan for the mix and for the master. The famous designer Wes Bunscoter, I love this guy. This guy is amazing. Yes, it's so. How do you manage for this first album to be to be with these guys, um, to make this record? I think it's very amazing and very interesting for you.
Yeah, the label always gives us like a free pass to choose whatever we want to do with whoever we want to do, which is like amazing. And well, yeah, everyone had like, we had a list with people that we wanted to work with, but then we analyzed like one by one to see who would be better for the first album. And we liked, for example, for the mixing process, we liked Arthur Risk a lot, because especially me, I like Power Trip so much, and he did all the Power Trip albums. So for me, that was really important. But for the entire band, it was really important because we wanted to go for something more organic, and he's a pretty organic mixer. We knew that he wouldn't like to work with like samplers or like yeah, digital stuff on our mix. We would like it more like we recorded on studio, like it sounded originally very much. And this is what he did. He made we sound better, because well, he was mixing, of course, but didn't use any digitalized thing or MIDI or samples or anything to make us sound better. He just worked on the thing that we got from studio and gave him, really. So that was really important for us, especially for the first album. That it was something that we really wanted to have, something very organic. Maybe not in the old school, in the sense that our music is old school, because our songs can sound pretty modern sometimes, but old school in the sense of having a production that is not modernized. It's not too well produced. It's like it's well produced, but it's still organic. It's not like forced, really, or something like that. And same for the master guy. Jens also prefers to work with the sound that the band got, and not like not how can I say this in English? Let's say in 5 years. So yeah, it worked pretty well. Like the first master that he sent, we actually really liked it, so we approved it really easy. And Wes, it's the same. We wanted like an artist that could give an old school vibe, like make it look like maybe an album that would be released in the 90s, a painting, and yeah, a painting, a very organic as the sound of the album, just handmade and stuff. So yeah, this is how we choose the people that we worked with.
So we can say this album is we could listen to and see in the 90s.
Sorry.
Yes, I think this album, because of the sound and the cover art, the design, it's like an album we could listen to and see and saw, sorry, in the 90s.
Oh, well, that's really nice to hear. We would be very happy, like if the majority of people thought like this, it would be really
Yes.
nice. That's the idea.
I think it's fun now because uh, a lot of band have got a sound so too compressed and too digital, and I think for me, when I could listen to this kind of music with this organic sound, yes, it's better. It's very fresh in order to have this
Yeah,
sound very organic and very natural.
cool.
Question about the live, because of the pandemic, it's very complicated to make live now. But we also this pandemic will be controlled in a few months. Do you plan something maybe for the end of the year and maybe for next year in order to promote this album on stage?
Yes, we actually have some stuff more than we thought that we could have with this pandemic going on that are already booked. But none of them are like 100% confirmed, because maybe it gets to the time that we need to go and pandemic is still going hard and it cancels something cancels uh, in the last minute. So we don't know if things are really confirmed, but we have some tours already booked, and some gigs, some special events here and there. So if everything goes well, very soon we will start playing in the.
There is a technical problem. Okay, it's okay. Yes, you go back.
Oh no, it's better.
A question about live streaming, because if real live, physical live could be not possible, yes, for the next months, do you think maybe to do some live streaming in order to keep the link with your fan?
You mean like playing?
Yes, yes, I mean like a live stream, yeah.
Yeah, we have some plans, but also because of the pandemic, we are seeing how we're gonna be able to do it. Like how we're gonna be able to like all make us all travel again, and the staff that is going to be there, what we're gonna need really, and when we're gonna be able to do it. Because we're trying to see if the gigs that we have scheduled are gonna happen. Otherwise, if they don't, we go and record some stuff that we need to record. Otherwise, we go to the gigs. So we're still like analyzing lots of things to make it happen. So when we see each other, which is pretty rare and involves lots of effort from all of us in traveling, that we can make like many things and use this gradually on the internet. Because we probably can't just gather for one live, so we can make like many kinds and well, with different materials. So yeah, we have plans for that this year. Hopefully we're gonna release something, hopefully.
Okay. Thank you very much. So that was my last question, Luana. Thank you very much for your time and for this answer for you in United Rock Nation. And I think you will have a big success with this first album of CRYPTA called Echoes of the Soul. Thank you very much, Luana.
Thanks for the invitation. I mean, that was really cool. Thanks.
Thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.
Ha ha ha!